All right. Welcome, everybody, to Ryan. Welcome. All of us are in here quick, man. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody, to Week 8 of the NFRL season. It was originally scheduled for Summit Point Raceway. It has been moved to Martinsville. After the showing last week on a road course, we decided we didn't want to run two in a row. How you doing, Zach? Welcome in. So we're going to be jumping on to Week 8 of the NFRL season. This week we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Buffalo Bills, the Houston Texans at the Carolina Panthers, Los Angeles Rams, Dallas Cowboys, Minnesota Vikings, and Green Bay Packers. Got the New Orleans Saints and Indianapolis Colts, New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins, New York Jets and the New York Giants, Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, Atlanta Falcons versus the Tennessee Titans, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders, Cleveland Browns and the Seattle Seahawks, Baltimore Ravens, Arizona Cardinals, Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos, the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers, and the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Chargers, and then the Monday night game. Tonight's game is the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Let's flip over to one of the vehicles here. Get one of them out on the track. So let's take a look at the current standings in the AFC. In the AFC North, the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens are tied at 5-2. Remember that on their bye weeks, I give them an automatic win. All teams will receive an automatic win throughout the season just to help keep the stats even. Pittsburgh Steelers are 4-3 and the Cincinnati Bengals are 3-4. In the AFC South, the Jacksonville Jaguars and Houston Texans are both at 4-3. Indianapolis Colts and Tennessee Titans are at 3-4. In the AFC East, the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets are at 5-2. New England Patriots are 4-3. Miami Dolphins are 3-4. In the AFC East, the Kansas City Chiefs are on top at 4-3. The Denver Broncos are 3-4. The Raiders and the Chargers are both at 2-5. In the NFC North, the Minnesota Vikings are at 6-1. Chicago Bears are at 5-2. Green Bay Packers are at 4-3, and the Detroit Lions are at 3-4. In the NFC South, the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are both at 5-2. The Carolina Panthers are 3-4, and the Atlanta Falcons are 2-5. In the NFC East, the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys are both tied at 3-4, and the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles are 2-5. In the NFC West, the Seahawks are on top at 6-1. Arizona Cardinals are 4-3. Los Angeles Rams are also at 4-3, and the San Francisco 49ers are at 5-2. That will get you up to date with the current standings in the NFRL. Let's take a look at what we got going on here right now today. Washington Commanders are currently the fastest car at 18.501. Well, this is a zoomed out. There we go. Get one in a little closer. How you guys doing tonight? Thanks for coming in. Sorry it's been so late. I actually had to, hold on, I gotta go. I had to run down to Salt Lake City and pick up a push bumper for my car right after work, so I just got back and got this done. I was originally going to schedule this at 5 o'clock and hopefully get on to some OCRP tonight, but that ain't going to happen. It'll be this tonight, then we'll get some stuff figured out for the rest of the week. But I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. We went up and saw our granddaughter on Saturday. She is getting big, cute as ever. Looks like Detroit Lions take over the top spot at 18.491. Now we decided after last week's showing at the road course that the way the teams just get spread out single file and there's no passing, or it's just kind of stuck the way they are, that we weren't going to run any more road courses. We were originally scheduled for Summit Point Raceway this week, but we decided, nope, no more road courses. So we just passed we're just about 6 minutes into our 15-minute practice. Again, Detroit Lions are on top with a 18.491. Got the Green Bay Packers right there in front of them. San Francisco. San Francisco's been struggling this year. As you can see, they are currently the slowest car on the field, the 18.86. So we will have a 15-minute practice session followed by a 2-lap qualifying and then a 75-lap race. And immediately following that, I will get my butt busy and get the standings and everything fixed and set up so you guys can check them out. There's the link to our Discord. Hopefully it works. I have to set up a new link almost every time. It seems like I take the one that's not supposed to expire, but it seems like it always does. But if you haven't joined up, there's the link to the Discord. You can check that out and check out all our different the racing sports we have. We also are running the current Major League Baseball playoffs. Right now we are moving into the divisional series, I think. Yes, we are moving into the divisional. I had to look and make sure that's what it was called. We're moving into the divisional series, the best 2 out of 3. We have the Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros, Tampa Bay Rays and the Orioles, Diamondbacks and Dodgers, and the Florida Marlins and the Braves over there on the MLB Racing League. I'm hoping to get my NHL league started here soon. I don't know if I'm going to run 1 or 2 races a week. 9 minutes into practice, Detroit still sitting on top, Washington in second. New England, then the Broncos and the Jets. Let's take a look and see if we got anybody that's could be challenging each other here. The Detroit Lions on top. They are taking on the... Actually, I think Detroit has a bye this week. Because I don't see them. I thought I had the bye teams listed on here. Oh no, the Detroit Lions are taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. That's tonight's game. It's fair one on the bottom. So Las Vegas is sitting right in the middle of the field with the 18.605. So if this was the race and it finished this way, Detroit would get the victory over Las Vegas. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. The Bills Tampa Bay. So those ones are kind of close. I mean, when you look at the actual racing, got about half a straightaway. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, just had to get my other PC running so when I'm done here I can hurry and get all the standings and everything switched over to the other one. Get everything done. But got about 2.5 minutes left in practice. We'll jump on over to qualifying and then from there we will get going in the race. So I've been thinking about putting together a AI bot league, I guess you could call it, for subscribers that want to be part of the channel in the action here. What I would do is go through and get a further away camera, go through and put up, design the cars in the colors you would like, the number you would like, and have your name listed as the driver. And we will let the AI run them and go through a full, maybe like a 10 lap or 10 race series, and then crown our champion at the end of that. So I'll be putting some more information about that up here soon. Keep an eye out for that. About 30 seconds left in practice, and we'll be switching over to qualifying and getting ready for tonight's race. And if by chance you're one of the new members or new subscribers to the channel and you're checking this out, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys all. Last night was an amazing night with OCRP. Had a great stream. Awesome job with everybody on the server. We jumped up 12 subscribers last night. Amazing. The video from last night's had over 200 views on it. And the last 24 hours is just absolutely amazing. I love you guys. You guys are great. So there we go. That will do it for practice. Let's get ready to jump over here to Arizona's always first car out for qualifying. They only run one at a time, but everybody's running at the same time. You see Atlanta, Baltimore. So let's jump back to Arizona. We've got 2 laps qualifying coming around. Start lap 1. We'll let them go, and then we'll be right back with your starting lineup for tonight's race. All right, that's going to do it for qualifying. The Cincinnati Bengals coming out on top with an 18.579. Going to be taking the pole this week at Martinsville, week 8 of the NFRL season. Let's go ahead and advance it over and get into tonight's race. All right, starting out on pole tonight for the 75 laps here at Martinsville, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. On the outside of row 1, we have the Buffalo Bills. Starting in row 2, in row 2, we have the New England Patriots and the Minnesota Vikings. Row 3, we have the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Back in row 4, we have the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Row 5 is the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. Row 6, we got the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers. In row 7, we got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Row 8 is the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. Row 9, we have the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. No, that wasn't right. No, Seattle. Who was up with Seattle? Why did my camera change? I have no clue what is going on here right now, guys. I'm so sorry. My cameras are losing their mind. Get the right camera. Now get the right car. There we go. I'd lost track what row it was in, but we have the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks, followed by, no, that's Baltimore, Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns, New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers, San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts, Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders, Miami Dolphins, New York Giants, and on, hey, this is row 16, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Rams. I think what I think I did is I switched cameras instead of cars. All right, we are going to go with the wide angle to start the race just to see if chaos ensues into turn 1. Let's get this thing underway. Oh, that was rough. Here we go. 75 laps at Martinsville. See if we can run it caution free. Or let's see if we can't. Cincinnati Bengals will be in control. Once the pace car is off, it's up to them to decide when we start. Like we're going to have one more pace lap. Looks like our AI races pull in more fans than the actual NASCAR races do. All right, caution lights are out on top of the pace car. They'll be pulling in right here at the end of the straightaway. Then Cincinnati Bengals will be in charge of what goes on. Here the car's downshift to get ready to go. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
See if we can make it through turn one with everybody. Too wide in the back of the field there. Got 3 wide up here with the oh, Broncos into the wall, just a little bit off of the Cardinals. Broncos come into the turn 4 going 3 wide. Track's not wide enough for 3 cars, especially open wheel cars. It's 75 laps, but I have a feeling we're going to be contending with some lap traffic here. Is there something wrong with the Arizona car? They seem to be slowing. Real slow coming off the turns there for some reason. Not sure if there's an issue with the car or just can't get a hold of it coming off the turn. New Orleans Saints back here in a battle. Looks like the Bears dropping back. San Francisco in last place. Got our leaders up here pretty much single file already. Already a half lap ahead of most of the field. We're definitely going to be catching some traffic here soon. I don't think it's going to take many laps at all before they run into the cars at the tail end of the field. Take a look at the current standings. You see our car in the 32nd place, Chicago Bears, already 8 seconds back from our leaders, so they only got to gain 10 seconds to catch the back markers already. Already 9 seconds back, so they're going to be dealing with lap traffic here in probably 10 laps. Let's go on board with the Bengals. How's it going, Ryan? Things are good. Everything's good. Had a long day at work today, but other than that, can't complain. Like I say, I went home from work today and went down to Salt Lake and picked up a push bumper for my police interceptor. I'll probably put that on tomorrow. I was hoping to get home. I was hoping to stream a little sooner tonight, but like I said, I had to go down and do that. Then I got caught in traffic on the way back. There was a bad accident and traffic pretty much came to a standstill, but I used my special abilities of having a fake police car, or an old police car, I should say, not a fake one, but an old police car, and I pulled through the median and turned around and missed all of the accident. on board with the Cincinnati Bengals. If you look when they're coming out of the turn, you can just barely get a glimpse of the cars up ahead. So they got just a little over a straightaway, I think, till they start seeing the tail end of the field. Everybody's getting pretty much single filed out. I mean, in all honesty, this kind of sucks. I was hoping they wouldn't do this. I try to find tracks where they couldn't be battling side to side, and once they start to get stretched out like this, so let's take a look at the current standings and compare it to who plays who this week. I say Tampa Bay plays Buffalo. We've got Tampa Bay in 20th. And the Buffalo Bills up in 4th. So it looks like Buffalo's got that one if it stays the way it is. Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers. Houston Texans is currently in 10th. And the Panthers are in 7th. Oh, so that could be a race right there. The Rams and Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys are in 26th, and the Los Angeles Rams are, where's the Rams? All the Rams are back in 31st. Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Packers are in 3rd. Oh, there we go. We got us a race. The Packers are in 3rd, and the Vikings are in 2nd. So that one right there is a battle to see who can take the victory this week. The Saints and the Colts. We have the Colts are in 28th, and the Saints are 23rd. Patriots and the Dolphins. Patriots are in 13th. No, the Patriots are in 12th now. And the Dolphins are way back in 25th. Jets and the Giants. Jets are in 23rd, and the Giants are 14th. So we will, let's see, lap 35, no, let's see, what's half of 74? We need 35, 37, so lap 38 we will throw a competition, or lap 40 we'll throw a competition caution, just to re-bunch up the field, unless they start to hit lap traffic, which they're 11 seconds ahead. But we do have some battles right here, it looks like. Not sure if these are for any position in the games. See Kansas City right there in the 13 car, and battling Denver right up ahead of them is 16th. So maybe if Kansas City can make a couple moves, they could get up on Denver and take over the victory for that week's game. Cleveland, Seattle. Cleveland Browns are currently in 11th. Seattle is in 9th. So we do have a few. Oh, Minnesota is coming up on Green Bay. Minnesota's on the inside, unless Unless the Bills can get around them on the outside, what it looks like they're going to try. Sure, Minnesota don't mind if they want to battle it out back there. Looks like the Bills might be a little faster on the outside lane. But we do have a few close battles here today in the race. Right now, Minnesota has about almost a second lead over Green Bay. Coming up lap 31. I say lap 40 we will throw a competition caution to bunch up the field. Get that ready. Got a few guys back here actually racing each other. Got the Cowboys on the inside of the Dolphins there. Pittsburgh jumping up into the picture right there. Now you got to be careful when you're around Pittsburgh. They're the one car that's brought out the most cautions over the last few weeks. See the 49ers, they're actually going to try not to finish in last place this week, but they're still pretty close to it. Going around lap 36. Got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking up the last spot there. Go back on board again with the Bengals. Still not quite seeing the cars in front of them yet. There they are. Just in time for the caution to come out. And we'll bunch up the field and get ready for the second half of today's race. Whoops, wrong button. As soon as Jacksonville crosses the finish line here, we will throw the caution flag. Get the field bunched back up for the last 35 laps of the race. All right, here we go.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
All right. Pace car out there and catch everybody up. See if anybody wants to pit. Maybe some of the back markers will, but I don't know why the leaders would want to. Anybody gonna come in? Don't look like it. Nope. Everybody's staying out. Line everybody up double file for the restart, and we'll finish out the last 35 laps. One more time around. Caution lights will be going out on the pace car next time by. Get everybody lined up, double file. And then we'll go at it again. 35 laps to determine who wins their weekly races this week. See if maybe the Green Bay can get by Minnesota on the restarts. Minnesota will be taking the outside. Coming to the line next time. That'll put Green Bay on the inside. If Minnesota can't hold the top line and just drive up on the curb. If Minnesota can't hold the top line and Green Bay can get down below them, Green Bay can steal the victory for the week. Oh, one more caution lap. Thought the lights would be going out on the pace car right there. Sure why they're driving up onto the curb there, but all right, see if the lights go out on the pace car this time by. Yep, everybody getting their respected sides. Like I say, if Green Bay can get up underneath Minnesota, that would put Green Bay in the victory spot for this week if they can hold on to it. See if Cincinnati jumps for the start right here again, or if they're going to wait till they come around. Oh, here they go. Green Bay on the inside.
Green, green, green.
Can Minnesota hold on to it? Coming through turn 1 and 2. Minnesota to the outside of Green Bay. Minnesota still with their nose up there side by side going into 3 and 4. Minnesota's fighting. They don't want to get rid of it. They want to bring home the victory this week. Green Bay sticks their nose back down. Oh, come on. Green Bay sticks their nose back down into the underside of Minnesota. Minnesota is not going to give up lightly. Keep our eye on the back of the field. Make sure nobody's bumping tires back there. So Green Bay taking over the inside. Minnesota moving to third. The Atlanta Falcons back and forth, and the Buffalo Bills running in fifth. Green Bay just held on to the bottom side long enough to keep Minnesota to the outside. Still got some good battles here in the back of the field. Let's just take a look at the exciting side. Oh. Chargers on the outside of the Jets. Now Miami looking down on the inside of the Chargers. Good side-by-side racing in the back here. The Denver Broncos on the outside, right behind the Eagles. Denver got a little squirrely coming into the turn right there. Coming around start lap 50, 25 to go. Denver still staying to the outside of the Dolphins. Arizona jumping in the picture here. Looks like Miami's going to be able to, oh, I thought Miami's going to be able to keep that position, but Denver's pushing hard on the outside. A lot of good action back here. Pittsburgh sticking their nose into it. A lot of good side-by-side racing back here. Now the Denver Broncos are taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, who are, I don't even see them. Oh, Kansas City's clear up in the 14th, so oh, Chargers way high on the outside. Jacksonville Jaguars, who were in 32nd, I believe. They were the last place car, just as the caution came out, currently in 26th. So they're moving up. And once again, the San Francisco 49ers are having some troubles running back there in the very back. Currently in 32nd spot. Battling the, I believe they're battling the Cowboys. Yes, they are. Battle for last place between the Cowboys and the 49ers. I hope they, oh, the Bears and the 49ers just shut the door on the Cowboys. That's one thing I love about these cars, the little bits of detail. If you look when they go into the turns, as you seen last week on the road course, watch the brake rotors glow. You can see it on the Cowboys car right there. Brake rotors are glow orange. That is so cool. Let's go back up to our leader. Coming around to start lap 60, 15 to go. Green Bay Packers still holding off the Minnesota Vikings. Now next week for week 9 we will be at Oxford Plains Speedway. That will be on Sunday the 5th of November. If everything goes as planned. New York Jets currently in 19th position. Battling the Eagles right there in front of them. Got the Chiefs dropping down to the inside, making it too wide up there. A little bit of bumper tag coming through 3 and 4 there. One car slows down. Oh, looks like the Jets taking it up wide, coming into 3 and 4. Oh no, that's 1 and 2. sure what happened there. Maybe they just got a little squirrely off the bumper tag they played in the previous corner. Denver hard on the brakes, running up the track a little bit, allowing the Rams to get underneath them. Bay Buccaneers back here in 25th position. Colts there on the outside of the Jaguars. Keeping it wide through the turn. New Orleans Saints right back there in the number 9 car. Still some good battles here back in the back of the pack. I'm not sure if any of them are actually for weekly race positions or if it's just good side-by-side racing. But let's jump back to our leader here. Cincinnati Bengals coming around start lap 71 of 75, 4 to go. Looks like they're going to cruise home with the easy win. Like I say, the only way you're guaranteed a victory is if you win, and the only way you're guaranteed a loss is if you finish in last place. But Cincinnati taking the race pole position and so far leading all 72 laps. Coming around here, start lap 73. I really don't think Green Bay is going to have anything for them. If they do, they're going to have to do it fast. I mean, Green Bay is moving up a little on them, but I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. Go down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4, looking to see the white flag, this time by Barney, our flagman, is throwing the white flag for the Cincinnati Bengals. Last lap. Minnesota just keeping an eye out on the Vikings. Or Green Bay keeping an eye out on the Vikings behind them. Nothing to worry about. They're happy to take home the victory. But your Cincinnati Bengals coming around for the race win. Followed by the Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, Atlanta Falcons, and I believe the Buffalo Bills round out the top 5. Yep. Everybody making one more lap for the fans here at Martinsville. Just to say thank you to everybody that came out for this week's race. Like I say, if you're not a member of the Discord and you want to follow along, go ahead and click that link right there that I put in the chat. You can check out everything we do, from our weekly races to all the games we play. Wait for everybody to get in the pits. Let's see, did San Francisco finish in last? Oh, the Chicago Bears did. San Francisco actually finished in 29th place today. But the question is did they pick up the victory? San Francisco played the Cincinnati Bengals. No. Cincinnati won the race. As soon as we get Dallas and San Francisco to get in the pits, we'll give you the recap and call it a night. All right, that is going to do it from here at Martinsville. Let's check out our top 10. We have the Cincinnati Bengals coming home with the victory and taking the pole this week at Martinsville. Green Bay Packers finishing in second, Minnesota Vikings in third. That will give the Green Bay Packers this week's victory over the Minnesota Vikings. And then the Falcons coming in fourth and the Buffalo Bills in fifth. The Lions, Panthers, Seahawks, Texans, and Titans round out our top 10. So there you have it from Martinsville, week 8 of the 2023 NFRL season. We'll get the stats updated over on the Discord. You click the link right there in the chat if you want to check it out. If you're not a member of the Discord, go ahead and join up and have fun with the community. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We're going to be starting a YouTube subscriber racing league where I will make cars for each one of you. I haven't decided what car yet. I'll decide what series I want to run. I'll let you guys vote on what you want, and then we'll run that. I'll let you pick your car number and car colors, but once your car number is picked, well, I'll fill you in all that. But it'll pretty much be like this right here, but we'll just have fun, sit and BS and chat. But like I say, that's going to do it from Martinsville for this week's race. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you next week at... Where are we next week? I think we were at Oxford Plains. Next week we are... I could have swore I figured that out. Yes, Oxford Plains. Okay, we will see you guys next week at Oxford Plains Raceway. Hopefully on Sunday, like our normally scheduled program at 9 a.m. So keep your eyes open for that. And have a great rest of your night. See you later.